So, welcome back to my channel. Come along as I make from scratch some homemade apple tarts. This batch is simple to do. We're gonna make 8 tarts total from the batch of dough that I make, the fresh apples, the spices, and all the other things that go into making this process of deliciousness. This process only takes about an hour from start to finish. So come along, take a look, tell me what you think, and don't forget to subscribe. Here we go. No apologies. You do you, boo. This evening, I'm going to make some individual apple tarts from scratch using fresh dough, fresh apples. Let's get started. All right. So I'm going to use my food processor, my Ninja food processor. And I have the recipe memorized in my head, so we're gonna get started. So it calls for 3 cups of flour. And I use all natural, no bleached, true wheat flour. I don't use any flour that's been processed or bleached. I use King Arthur brand flour. So we have the flour in there, 3 cups. You want about a quarter of a teaspoon of salt, and it wants to have 6 ounces of softened butter, and it goes. It's going to call for 1 egg, and this is just how simple you make any type of pastry dough. There are several other ways. This is the way I prefer. And then it also asks for either 1/4 to a 1/2 cup of water or milk. I choose to use milk. I think it gives it a richer texture, flakier pastry, not quite as doughy. So you'll want to add the milk slowly if you're using milk, and the same for the water. So you put this in first, all the ingredients I just showed you. Let's get it turned on, my dough mix, and then we'll add the milk slowly. Now I'm going to put it on high speed. Perfect. And when you mix your dough, you want it to be moist, but not extremely wet. This is absolutely perfect. So let's get it out of there. We'll let it set while I start making the apples. So this dough is going to make about 8 tarts. So I'm going to form the balls into 4. And then I can cut those in half to make 8 when that time comes. So we got the balls separated. And we're just going to let those sit there for a few minutes while I start cutting apples. Now when I make my apple tarts, everybody can do theirs the way they do it. That's why I say you do you, boo. And I do it the way I do it. So I have 5 apples here I'm going to use up before they get spoiled. And I like to pre-cook them a little bit before I put them in my tarts, just to make sure that they're not a hard, crisp firmness once they come out of the oven. I want the apples to be thoroughly cooked. So let's get these peeled first. And for those of you who follow my channel know that I am a food prepper. I buy things only that are on sale, that are red hot deals at the grocery store, or what's called lost leader deals. So these apples were on sale for $1.37 a pound. So I bought them. So let's get them sliced and in my pan. I'm going to add just a little bit of water to these, put them over on the stove, let them cook down just a little bit, maybe 5 minutes on high. Then I'll come back, we'll add the spices. All right, so my apples are done, and I did drain the water off. You can see they cooked down a bit. So let's get them in the bowl. So as you can see, I cooked these just where they were a little limp. See, just like that, just a little bit soft. Now, you can make these any way you choose. I'm gonna have a seat as we do this. You can make these any way you choose. I traditionally put almonds, walnuts, pecans, raisins in with this, which I'm out of all of it. So we're gonna improvise tonight, do it just a little bit differently. I also often squeeze in lemon juice from my lemon tree, but I'm out of lemons. So we're gonna make work with what we have. So I'm gonna put in my cinnamon, and I do like cinnamon, so we're gonna put in a fair amount. And we're gonna just toss that a little bit. Okay. I'm also gonna put in a little bit more because I like cinnamon. We're also gonna add some allspice. And I do like allspice, but I'm a little bit easy on that. I don't want a lot. So we'll get that in there, and let's stir that up. And I also want to put in there some brown sugar. And you add what you like, how much you want. I've got about 1/4 of a cup in there. So let's stir that up in there. All right. Now I dump the water off of these because the apples have enough water themselves. So I don't need any added liquid. All right, let me taste an apple to make sure I have enough spices in there. That's good. There's just enough sweetness from the brown sugar, and these apples are tart. The next thing I'm going to put in there is some Philadelphia cream cheese. Now I melted it in the microwave. It was in the freezer. We do buy it when it's on sale at a really good price, and then we freeze it. When I want to use it, take it out of the freezer, thaw it, we're ready to go. So I'm going to mix my cream cheese in there, Philadelphia cream cheese. Now you can do this with all the other ingredients that I talked about as well, which I would have done had I had them tonight, but this is still going to be very tasty. Let's get this dough rolled out. So by rolling out the dough, I'm going to roll it to where it's round, like a round disc. That's how I'm going to roll it. And then after we get the dough rolled out, we'll get them laid on our cookie sheet with the parchment paper and add the filling. So I want to roll out one tart first, about that size. Now I do this the same way I make my empanadas. I just roll the dough a little bit thinner, like a pie crust. There we go. All right, now let's get some apples in there, and then we'll close it up. There we go. Look at that. And I like to make them pretty thick with apples because they are going to cook down. So let's fold that over and pinch it closed, like so. Let's bring that up and let's pinch it. Now you want to pinch it so that nothing leaks out. I may have rolled this a little bit too thin. I think I did. The first one's always the toughest. Okay, there we go. And let's put that on the sheet. The next ones I won't roll quite so thin. like so. Let's put in some apples. And again, this would be much better had I had nuts and raisins, but I don't. These apples needed to get used because they were getting soft. So let's fold that over and let's pinch it. There we go. Just like that. Pinch it together. So we've got it closed up in a pocket, like so. Eat one at a time and share it. That's better. Look at that. See how nicely that folded up and crimps? See? That's the size I should have done, just like that. So let's brush them with an egg bath, and that'll help keep them sealed up. You can do it with just the whites, you can do it with just the yolk, or you can do it with both. I'm doing it with both. All right, so by brushing these, it'll help keep it sealed a little better. Looks like a couple of these might leak a little bit, but that's okay. So let me get these over in the oven. So the apple tarts are finished. Are you ready to take a peek? Kevin wants a little bit of frosting on them, so I'm gonna make some frosting. But let's take a look. See how nice those turned out. So now let's get a little bit of frosting on those. Serve them up. I'm gonna make a real simple white vanilla butter frosting. So I have about a teaspoon, 2 of regular butter. And I'm just gonna smush that up a little bit, just like that. Just whip that butter up. I'm gonna put in some powdered sugar. About 1/4 cup. Just a drop of vanilla, a capful. Use a little bit of whipping cream, and we'll mix this up. See how nicely that mixes? Taste it to make sure it has enough powdered sugar in there because we don't want it to taste all buttery, although that's good. A little bit more powdered sugar, not much. And I want this to be more of a liquid frosting so I can drizzle it versus frosting. I'm going to add a little bit more of whipping cream. And let's get that stirred up. More whipping cream because it's not liquidy enough yet. There we go. Now we can kind of do a drizzle. And of course the apples are warm, so as it hits them, it will melt a little bit, which is okay. So we'll use my little spatula and we'll get some frosting on these. Just like that. Now you don't have to put frosting on these. Kevin chose to, and I do like to make Kevin happy. He doesn't want for a lot in life, but he wants frosting. Nice, look at those. Just like that. They're finished. That look wonderful. Just a nice little apple tart for your enjoyment. So once again, I thank you for coming along, watching my video. My hair is looking dreadful tonight. I have naturally curly hair, so I try to blow it. I probably should just leave it curly, huh? Makes me look more crazy. So thanks for coming along. Don't forget the like button. Subscribe if you haven't done so, and we'll see you on the next video. Till then, ciao. No apologies. You do you, boo.